Libra, and welcome to your August 2018 love reading. So I've already done your general reading, it's already posted. So I'm looking at how these cards are showing up, and quite a lot of signs have got a very similar dynamic going on. Mars retrograde, basically it's not particularly a period to push your life forward. Okay, I think some Libras are trying to make some big decisions regarding where you put your love energy. Some of you might be choosing to go on an inner journey. Okay, the Eight of Cups is a central issue. With this Eight of Cups, it's basically someone who's in search of the Ten of Cups. They're in search of more emotional satisfaction. So there's definitely someone showing up here. Okay, you've got the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups, but your additional guidance card is a fork in the road. Okay, so I think some Libras have got to a point in their lives where some decisions need to be made. It's, shall I stay or shall I go, is one of them. Shall I put more energy into an already existing relationship or attraction? It could be someone that you've got a dynamic with, but maybe you aren't together, okay? Or shall I go? Now your other card is religious factors, and it's saying that religious factors isn't only about religion. I think it shows up when there's circumstances that are blocking the coming together with someone, okay? I've seen it show up when someone's already married, when someone's a bit close to the bond, and there's a feeling of something's preventing it moving to its full capacity. What lies behind you is the Ace of Cups. So I don't know, some of you might have met a new attraction, okay? Some of you, not all of you, but there's a desire for a new emotional chapter, to live your life in a much more fulfilling way. And as I said, for some of you, that might be that desire to walk away from a bond, or walk towards. We never quite know with the Eight of Cups if you're walking towards someone or away from someone. It's one of these strange cards that its meaning isn't that clear, okay? I think some of you are walking towards someone because your outcome is the Two of Cups. But in the meantime, there's that strange old Seven of Swords is showing up, okay? Again, it's a card with multiple meanings. Very much, it can represent shall I stay or shall I go, but you're too much in your mind, Libra, okay? I'm an air sign too. When it shows up, there's a feeling of being stuck in too many mental processes, because you've got the Eight of Swords showing up as well in your hopes and fears. So you're getting yourself in a mental knot. And I don't know what that noise is. Sorry, you're getting yourself in a mental knot about something, because your best path to follow is the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles doesn't get lost in her mind. She's connected with her senses, the earth. She's very down to earth. She lives in the here and now, and she doesn't get trapped by these thinking processes, because you can't push a river, you can't force something to happen, and getting lost in your mind it's just a painful and not helpful way to be, because your advice is to be much more in your senses, much more be in nature, look after your well-being. because there seems to be some sort of relationship here. As I said, your outcome is the Two of Cups and the Hierophant over here. The Hierophant does represent commitment, stability, a very sort of traditional, by the book way of relating. So the Hierophant wouldn't do anything suspect or anything weird, because the Seven of Swords has got a notorious meaning of being a little bit on the sly, okay? So just be careful of that one. So when I mean on the sly, its traditional meaning can be a bit cheating, okay? Because he's looking behind his back. And when you're looking behind your back, sometimes there's a feeling of a little bit of guilt, okay? That is not going to be for everyone. But I don't like how your thinking is keeping you up, because I've got a feeling you're getting a bit into a mental trap here. Because in your environment card there is the Three of Wands, okay, which all the threes can represent more than one person. But I've got a feeling that there is waiting going on, Libra. Everyone's getting the same, okay? Waiting for your ships to come in, which is leaving you a little bit frustrated, okay? Listen, I'm an Aquarius, I got pretty much the same reading. It's the energies that's going on. The trick with the Eight of Swords is to not push anything, because it's the pushing it that's causing the struggle and the pain. When the Queen of Pentacles, as your advice, is just to be very solid, very secure, because that peacock gets its tail by eating its thorns, remember? Which is our thinking processes. Your outcome is the Hierophant. The Hierophant tends to represent a real coming together, tradition, stability. But there's definitely an energy of, I think for some of you, there's a feeling of something potentially feeling a bit blocked, okay? That's what religious factors say. And the Eight of Swords is sort of showing that to me. The trick with this reading is to not overthink. So when we move into the Queen of Pentacles, it's a much more grounded, slow moving energy. It represents the earth element, and nothing happens fast with the earth element. It happens in the way that the garden grows, which is solid, secure and safe, okay? Because there's this feeling about returning home to yourself, Libra, to not get lost in mental thinking and allow what wants to unfold, because it's unfolding in a really, really good way. If you're called to do some inner work, it's about, the inner work at the moment is mostly about how you use your energy. Mars retrograde, where you put your energy and what you focus on. So there's definitely that going on, and my advice for you is to not overthink this. Yeah, because when we're in that Queen of Pentacles, we're focused on the earth element, your pentacles, but also the speed that the pentacles change and grow. Because I think your biggest problem this month is going to be overthinking things. It might potentially lead you into quite a frustrating place. But I think for some of you, there's a relationship that just wants to unfold. But it wants to unfold in the time, and the Ten of Swords appeared. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. I don't have that same meaning of the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is the ending of too much overthinking, because before the 10 comes the 8 and the 9. So we get ourselves trapped, then it turns into an absolute nightmare. And the 10 is that final decision, no more. And when it's about surrendering, because there's nothing in this world that cannot be resolved if we let go of that need to control the outcome and learn more to surf the waves and to trust the process. And that really is the whole spiritual journey in one sentence: trust the process. And that is my message for you, Libra, is to trust what wants to unfold. Your biggest problem is going to be getting stuck in your mind, and it's stories that play out and play out. Lovely. I think you've got a really good read. I really like your reading, by the way. The solution is this Queen, and I love this Queen. Take it easy, Libra. Slow down. Breathe. Walk in nature. Walk barefooted. And connect with the earth and away from your mind, and things are going to work out well. All right, Libra. Loads of love. Bye.